under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Cal Mitchell makes his big league debut right after this. Mitch Keller will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now batting, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And Dero, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's in there for strike number 2.
What?
Good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, Christopher Morrow. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 3 homers, 9 driven in. The 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the center fielder.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. The 2-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And before the 3-2, a move to first. And the runner back safely. At first with one out. Runners off for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. From the stretch.
Oh, yeah.
And deep off the bat of Frazier. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
At the plate now, Frank Schwindel.
Frank.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Reynolds is underneath this one. And he's got it for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. You can see right there, he's hitting over 350 on the season. He's one of the great hitters in the game today. I just love watching him hit because there aren't many holes in his swing. Not many pitchers have figured out how to get him out this season.
To the plate now, Alfonso Rivas. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 0-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So striding forward now, Nick Madrigal. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He set and the pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's 3-0 Chicago. Thompson, the right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Max, short and sweet isn't what you want from your starting pitcher. How about in his last one, he only lasted 2 innings and was tagged for the loss. So I'm sure they're looking for much improved effort in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Brian Reynolds.
The pitch. Lifted into center field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. D-Bro, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern-day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard.
So now to the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, not shortstop. Oh, yeah. Cruz.
Up next for the Buccos, O'Neill Cruz. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The pitch. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game, and what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
2 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. second inning set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, P.J. Higgins.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Higgins, a 27-year-old. He was a 12th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big level player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Why does that look like it's outside me?
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Keenan.
The pitcher, Keenan Thompson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The third baseman, number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with. 1
ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
From the stretch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The 1-2. A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, number 5.
At the plate, Christopher Morrow. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
That's just what I do.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2-1.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far this inning.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping up, Daniel Vogelback. He comes into this one having hit save games.
When they're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Wind up and the 0-1. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And I'm going to be focusing on Ian Happ. Listen, the bat plays. We all know that. That's the spotlight tool that he possesses. But he also gives his manager a lot of versatility. Not only in the infield, this guy can also go out to the outfield and go get it with a pretty strong arm.
In now, Cal Mitchell. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at-bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here, of course.
Yeah, Matty, he's certainly happy to be here. If he can feel his legs, the nerves are definitely going right now. This is when you have to slow the moment down, hopefully shrink the stadium, and bring it back to wiffle ball in your backyard.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Striding into the box, Yu Chang. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
ball and a strike.
Count 1-1.
This is skied into short left center. Hayward giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's the cleanup hitter, Clint Frazier. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Hayes is there to put it away for out number 1. Bell 0 for 1 here in the early going.